So in this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet a triangular scarf from our square. So we can create from one square, so from this particular square, a scarf working only this half, actually a half of the square, and I will show you in another tutorial how to crochet a shawl from the same square, working only a quarter, this one, particular one. Let's see first how to crochet the scarf. Now for the scarf you can actually create it a shawl too. Will be a nice and large and puffy shawl. But let's see how to work this. Now we will begin with 3 or 4 chains that we want to close in round, and now we will chain 1 2 3 4 5, yarn over, insert hook, and work 1 2 3, double crochet, chain 3, then again 1 2 3, double crochet, and we will finish with a chain 1, yarn over twice, and work a triple crochet. Now let us begin the second with 1 2 3 4 5, and into the chain 1 we will work 3 double crochets. Then here we will work chain 2, so we begin with the pattern for our chain 2. We insert hook into the double crochet, sorry, we insert hook in the middle, and we work 3 double crochet. So with the pattern stitch, I wanted to say for the chain 3, for the flowers, this is only the border, the middle one, and chain 2 again, and skip into the chain 1 space here that we created, and work 3 double crochets. Now we will work chain 1, yarn over twice, into the same space, work 1 triple crochet. Okay, now 1 2 3 4 5, turn, and into the chain 1 space work 1 group of 3 double crochets. This is how we will begin each row from now on. Okay, now we will work like this: chain 2, insert hook into the last double crochet of the group of 3 and double crochet, chain 2, and insert hook into the first double crochet of the group of 3, chain 2, and skip directly in the middle. Now as we work we will understand that we are working exactly 2 sides. Okay, so let me just show you here. So we are working these sides like this. So exactly the same thing that we work here, we will work here. Okay, so exactly the same thing, as you can see. So I will show you on one side and the other side, and it's exactly the same. It's pretty easy if you just tried before the square, even if you haven't done it before. It's pretty easy. Now I am completing my corner, my middle, sorry, my increasing line, let's say. Let us zoom a little bit. And now I will chain 2, insert hook into the double crochet, and double crochet, chain 2, skip the chain 2, so we work exactly the same thing that we worked chain 2 again, and here at the end we always finish as we began, with a group of 3 double crochets. Chain 1, yarn over twice, and we work our triple crochet. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and we already have our 3 boxes here, which means we can begin to create our first flower. So, chain 5, turn and work 3 double crochets into the chain space that we created, 1, 2 and 3. Now we will chain 2 and always double crochet into the 3rd double crochet of the previous group of 3. And now let us begin to work our flower. Now I won't insist on how to work the flower, just because I already, into the double crochet we go with the 2nd. I already explained when I did the tutorial of the square. So we work the 3 together. So now you will just need to go and see that one. You have the link below of this one. Chain to secure, and 2, 3. Okay, now we will skip exactly into the first double crochet of the group of 3. Here we skipped into the last double crochet of the group of 3, here into the first. And now we have more than a half. We have 4 petals of the flower just ready. Chain 2 and work the corner. So as you work the corner, as you finish the corner, sorry, it's not the corner actually, it's the central increasing line. Let us name it like this. Okay, we chain 2 and we will repeat exactly the same thing. So skip into the last of the group of 3, and now we will just work our flower. So 3 puffs together for the first 3 puffs. And this is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, we just want to close them together like this, and we will work 1, 2, 3 for the last petal. Into the first of the 3 we go, we work the double crochet and chain 2 into the chain 1 space, because here we work 5 chains, which means we work 4 for the triple crochet and 1 for the space. Chain 1, we work 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 triple crochet. Okay, so this is what we already have, and we will continue on with the second row of the pattern stitch. Chain 5, turn into the chain 1, work 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and the chain 2, double crochet into the last double crochet of the 3. Okay, this is that we always have to do at the beginning of each row. So what we want to do now is to complete our flower. We chain 2, yarn over, insert hook into the double crochet, and we double crochet into it. And now to complete the flower, we chain 2, yarn over, in the center of the flower we work 1 puff for the 5th petal like this. Chain 2, yarn over, and we work the second actually is the 6th petal, the second in this round. It's a row, okay, and we chain 2. So always chain 2 in between each before or after each stitch that we work in this row. We have to chain 2, okay, and this is a completed flower. Now we will chain 2 again, and we skip directly into our center increasing line, and here we chain 3 double crochet, chain 3 and double crochet, and we work exactly the same thing on the other side. So we begin with a chain 2 and 1 double crochet into the last double crochet of the group of 3 of the previous row. Then we chain 2, insert hook into the double crochet and double crochet into it. We chain 2, and now we go directly into the center of our flower, and we work the 5th puff, which is the second in this row, sorry, the first in this row. In this row we work only 2 to complete the flower. Now we chain 2, so always chain 2. Don't forget, this is very important for the boxes that we create. Don't forget to chain 2 after each stitch you work. Chain 2 again and double crochet into the double crochet. Chain 2 again and double crochet into the first double crochet of the last group of 3. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. We finish, always finish with 3 double crochets, chain 1 and a triple crochet into the same space. Okay, and this is how we actually finished one flower. So we just repeated 2 rows of the sequence. Now what we want to do is to repeat again, but we will have more and more flowers. Actually we will always have one more flower. We will always add one more flower. So now we will have 2. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3 boxes, which means here we will work 1 flower, and here we have 3 boxes again. Oh, I have only 2 because I forgot. Actually I was wrong here. I forgot to, yes, I forgot to work here the double crochet, so don't forget. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3. This is how it has to look. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which means we work our 2 flowers. Let me show you how. So let's try another sequence. From now on we will repeat the first and the second, these 2 rows, only that we will always add 1 more flower on one side. Obvious that the other side must be exactly the same thing of the first side. Okay, so for now on I will explain you only one side. You will complete the other side, which is exactly the same thing. So let's see. Again, begin with 5 chains, turn into the chain 1 space, work 3 double crochets, and always chain 2, yarn over, skip into the last double crochet of the 3 of the previous row. Now we have our 3 boxes here, which means we will begin to create our flower. 2, 3. This is the first. We insert hook into the next double crochet and we work our 2nd puff, and into the next double crochet we work our 3rd puff. So this is the 3 puffs together, 3 puffs together, and we single crochet to close all together, and we chain, and we work exactly into that single crochet the 4th puff. Here it is. Now we will skip directly into the first petal of the flower of the previous row, and we double crochet into it. Okay, and this is what we have so far. Now we will chain 2, double crochet into the 2nd petal of the previous row, of the flower of the previous row. And now let us work our second flower here, because we already have our 3 boxes here. We already are at our 3 boxes, the other 3 boxes. Okay, so we puff 3 together, we join them together with a single crochet. You can join with a chain 1, but it's better with a single crochet. It's a little bit more difficult, but the puff stitches are well defined, are better, let's say. Yarn over. Now we work our 4 petals, and into the first double crochet of the group of 3 we go with a double crochet, chain 2, and now we finish our first side. We chain 3 with 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 more double crochet to finish. 2 and 3. Okay, and now we will repeat by ourselves. We will repeat on the other side exactly the same thing that we did here. So I finished the entire row. As you can see, I have 2 flowers on one side, 2 flowers on the other side. Let us go with our second row of the sequence to repeat. Always chain 5, turn, and into the chain 1 space work 3 double crochets. Always begin with a chain 2 and 1 double crochet into the third double crochet of the group of 3. Chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, in the middle, in the center of the flower we go, and we complete with 1 puff stitch. Chain 2, we complete with the second puff stitch, chain 2, always chain 2 in this second row of the sequence, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, in the middle of the flower, in the center of the flower we go with 1 puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch for the second time into the same flower to finish, actually complete the petals, chain 2, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the 3 double crochets here, chain 2, and here we are into the line, the increasing line, central increasing line, where we work obvious 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and we complete exactly the same in the same manner on the other side. And now we have 2. As you can see here, we already have 1, 2, 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3 boxes, which means that on this new 2 seconds to repeat we will complete 3 flowers, and then we go with 4 flowers and so on. This is actually how the shawl, the scarf, is growing up. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you can work some beautiful shawls or scarves with this technique. It's not difficult at all. It's just you need maybe to see first of all the triangle, the square tutorial. You have it in the box, in the info box below, the link of it. So just go ahead and try to work first this one, and then you will see that for the scarf will be really easy to understand. Work it with a mohair yarn or with some puffy yarn, some fluffy yarn, or very if it's not a mohair yarn that even if you can work it with a 4 to 4.5 millimeters hook, but it remains nice and soft and light, then choose a very, very thin yarn, a sport yarn, for instance, lacy yarn, to work cotton or viscose or silk or something else. So to be worked with 2.5 to 3 millimeters hook, because you need something really nice and soft for this pattern stitch. So thank you for watching. See you at the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my tutorials, so you won't miss another one. Don't forget to like my tutorials, and don't forget to share them on other socials. For me, it means a lot. For you, nothing. Thank you. Bye bye.